I realized this time that many forex traders are struggling to see opportunities when it comes to this position. I've been posting this type of video and I'll keep posting it until I'm sure that majority of traders are now used to it and they can now make money using this method. When you see some of them struggling in the market, the only thing that they need to do is to find such opportunity here. This is the only thing they need. Anything that will bring you into the market from this corner to this place, if you do it 10 times in a week, you have run a successful trade for one good week. But the issue here is that this aspect of trading here, this is where the major issue is. People don't really know when this market is about to start consolidating, because when you check in a forex and you see a market that moved from this angle down to this point, it becomes so difficult for people to see opportunities to enter. Sometimes you see people are making an attempt to trade from here because you have seen this bullish market, so if the next one shows up as bullish, then you have to enter. Then I want to warn you and I want to tell you about this very strategy that will clarify issues whenever it comes to confusing you in this aspect. One, if you want to trade and you want to be successful, please look forward to see the key areas. The key areas, number one key areas you need to focus on is the last key zone. What is the last key zone? Here is the key zone of this place. Now, whenever you are looking forward, mark this one and look forward to get another zone in the previous market. Let's take this one now. Let's take it from this angle. Now, here is a key zone. Here is a key zone. Here is a key zone. Then in the upper R side, here is the key zone. Here is also a key zone. Here is also a key zone. All those zones are important for you to pay attention. Now, let's draw this thing so that you will get it straight. From here to this place, you check that here to this place, and it moves from here to this place also. Then again from this place to this place. Again from here to this place. I'm coming from here again to this place. Now check this place. You will see that they are not in the same line. Since they are not in the same line, this place is lower than this place. Check it here. And this place also is lower than this place. Can you see it? So when you talk about higher highs and lower lows, all those things can be confusing. So most times you don't really know actually where to lay your hand on. Let me go back to this again so that some of the newbies among us will understand what I'm saying, because I want you to find out how you can make this forex and it will be a reality to you. Now let's shift a little bit. Let's reduce it so that you understand what I'm saying. Now take a look at this. This market started this journey from here. The journey started from here and moved to this point. Let's leave this one like this. Now as this market moved from that direction, there is what we call key zone. Here is a key zone where the market once stopped, and from there the market started moving to this particular direction. Now since it gets to that direction, the other place is stopped before coming back is a zone. Now this place is now a zone. It made an attempt. The higher attempt here is also a zone. Here is a zone. Then here also is a zone. Then here is a key zone, and here is a zone which is the resistance zone and the support zones. Now I want you to understand something. Now let's draw the diagram again. From here the market moved to this point, which is the bearish movement. Then made an attempt here and reversed to this point again. So they are all in the same zone. This place now is just a fake out. This zone, a fake out. Now it made an attempt again and moved to this direction. Remember that when we talk like this, it looks as if it's very simple, but to see it in the common market is where the issue is, and that is where it becomes so difficult for people to grab the opportunities and start making use of it. Now it moved to that point, to this place again, and moved again to this point, and moved again to this very point. Now where is the problem now? Check from this zone to this place, they are almost at the same level, but check from here to this place, they are not in the same level. Check it. So if you draw a diagram, what you have now, if you draw a diagram, what you have in this space now is this. If you draw a diagram, what you have now is this. Look at what you have here, here, and here. Look at it. So now what you'll be seeing is a zone, what you'll be seeing is a zone what you'll be seeing is a zone like this, from here, here, then and from there to this point. So when you have a higher highs and the lower lows, it becomes so clear for you to see that what you're looking forward is another zone. And if anything that is beyond that zone, if you see anything that is beyond that zone, which means it's not an opportunity for you to trade. Now your attention should be on is like this is what you have. Look at attention here. This thing is what you have here. Now each time the market goes beyond this and start coming to this point, you don't need to bother yourself. Each time the market goes like this, you don't need to bother yourself. Your attention should be on what this place will produce. This is where your attention should be, and this is why many traders are losing out in their daily activities. This is where attention should be. So what are you looking forward to get here? Now if this market goes down like this, you see it as fake out or a breakout. Have that in mind, fake out or breakout, because there is this zone that this market has been operating for a period of time. Then, and bear in mind that this thing can need to retest, this thing need to test the zone for it to be sure. So which means that it's possibility that it will come back to this point. And if it comes back to this point, never think that it has the ability to move to this place. Rather, it can still come back and finally break out and become a clear trend that anybody can test, which is what gives birth to these things you are seeing here. It would keep testing to see the momentum until you see this clear breakout. This is why many traders are losing out in Forex world. This is why many traders are losing out in the Forex world. Because I want you to understand this. 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 I want you to understand this thing very clearly. Look at it. So from here, the market that moved to this point and move again to this point and move again to this point and move again. What are they doing? Since the journey started from this place, since the journey started from this very corner and moved to this point, what the market is doing, what gave birth to all those things you are seeing here, all those things you are seeing here, what gave birth to this is to test the momentum. The first attempt, which is this one, after, which is this one, after a long period of this movement. So your attention as a trader should be on how do I identify a breakout. If that thing runs in your mind, so when you see those things, you will not panic or just keep making an attempt, because you know you may not be successful. Because focus your attention on the key zones. Pay attention on those key zones. That is where your strength should be coming from. That is where your attention should be coming from. So if your attention is not from that place, that means there is a possibility that you will trade 20 times in a day and lose 18 times and only make profits in 2 positions. That is the reason. So how do I identify that? Pay attention to this, 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 pay attention to this. Then with all those things, you can now see what the market will look like. Now let me tell you the truth. Even when you have all those things, there is a possibility that you may be wrong. That is why you should learn to manage your trade, which is called risk management. It is 100% possible, because when we do all this analysis from this place to this place, and you see that here is your entry point, what if this candle here then decide to come back here again? What if such thing happened? Since we have seen a clear position from this place, and you have seen this one also, what if after here that the market reversed? That is why it is important, if you are trading volatility, stepping index, any of these things, range index, any of these things, please make sure that you use accurate risk management, which have to do with your lot size and all those things, is as important as anything. Why? Because when you don't do those things, your predictions may be right, but the market can change against you, because you are not into the market mechanism. You are not the one working inside technically. You don't know the strength of the buyers, and you don't know the strength of the sellers. Everything you are doing is to do what we call technical analysis, to see that since this is what has been happening in the market, so it is possible that this market will go to this direction. See, let me tell you, some things you see that goes on is not exactly how it has been happening. So everyone that trade, the attention should be on either it will go back to this point or it will continue, because this is the final breakout. After this very breakout, this is the final breakout. So from there, you now pay attention to what you have in the market. As simple as this, anybody can place trade and come out successfully. I'm telling you the truth. You know who I am. I can't deceive you. I can't try that. Now, after that one happened again, there is also a possibility that after a long stretch of sales, the market will always consolidate. Can I tell you this simple truth? If you want to be successful in the market, always look for a consolidation breakout. Always look for a consolidation breakout. Look at this place. Look at this place. Look at this place. After every consolidation, there must be a move in the market. Remember that GDFX is not a fan to all these, though will give us strategies, but by the time you realize what the market can offer you, when you study the movement of the candle, you will know that the market is very simple and easy, but it requires great attention. It requires great attention. It's not as simple as you think it should be. It requires great attention. Anyone that must trade and be successful must pay great attention. Now look at this. This is what we use as a case study. So as this market is moving now, the next move of the market, as you have seen that it has come from this very corner to this point, as you can see it. So your attention should be on, will this thing do a continuation trend, or is it going to start up to go to this point again? This is what should be in your mind, and this is where you should pay attention to. And with all those things, market becomes so easy for you to manage. I don't know how else I'm going to explain this to you, but I want you to do this thing. So each time you think of this, then the other thing that will help you to clarify you when you have done all those things is to add up some few indicators which will be of great help to you. So some of the things that can help you to do this thing is to add up some of the few indicators that I have on the screen. So number one of them, this one, this very one is 50 moving average. Please, if you are setting it, set it this way. This one is 20. This one is 21 moving average, and this one is 8 moving average. So when you see the position of these things, it helps you to get the key zones as they are. Now check from this corner here. When you check from this corner, you see that these zones here, as they are warming up, even the moving average you are seeing will not be shifting like that. It will be in a position like this. Instead of forming a direct curve, then no, but this time it looks like a flat something, which is what you have here. and even from this very corner here. That is how they are. So with all those simple moving average, then when you see a kind of crossing like this, it gives you more opportunity for you to see that something good is about to happen. This is how it is. Look at it here. So but most traders focus their attention on, pay attention mostly on the moving average. Listen, moving average is a trend indicator. It's a trend indicator to see the trend of the market. So it will not give you everything you need to know in the market. So there is a need for you to study those things. Please, I beg you once again, please, can you just subscribe to our channel? Please, I beg you, subscribe to our channel. All right, thank you for doing that. Thank you. Subscribe to our channel. It will not cost you anything. You are not paying for it. It's just to say, this guy, I love what you are doing. Thank you. You know, and if what I'm doing is not that good, please just subscribe, because cannot please everybody. Just give us your subscription. It's important to us, please. Thank you. So this is how you can do all those things. So with these indicators, have you seen how I started this video? I didn't focus my attention on giving you indicators, but I focused my attention on showing you what you will do. Then with indicators, it will help you to get what you want. So indicators are very good. They are nice. But every attention paid on indicators without paying attention on the chart will frustrate you. And if all those things you are seeing is still confusing to you, then I implore you to go and look for a mentor, because you have not run a course on a Forex. You have not even a company, before they employ you, they demand that you should go and do a course. Now, why do you think that your money should be wasting away like that? So don't make such a costly mistake. Look for someone to teach you. I'm not saying all those things because I want you to come to GDFX for mentorship. But if you choose me to be your mentor, who am I? I have to do that because I feel pains when I see people calling me, chatting me up privately and telling me I have wasted a lot. The person that I told to mentor me disappointed me. I thought he knows something, but didn't know he knew. Yes, because the reason you choose them is because they do something that entices you. You have seen things that you don't really know whether it's true or not. Then you rush in. But when we talk slowly, when we do things, maybe you have not seen our cars or houses, you think that this guy is just nothing. So you needed to learn from someone that will make you a millionaire immediately. Maybe when you pay $2,000, 2 seconds you regain everything. Those things sometimes can sound convincing, but at the end it will be destructive. So look for someone who will teach you. But if you choose me, I can help you also. But there is a need for you to learn. I'm telling you, even some of the people under my mentorship scheme that are not doing well already, believe me, there are certain mistakes they cannot make. Okay, let's assume the money that they paid me, had it been they did not pay it, they will have lost more than that money. I mean, some of them that are not doing well, but I know the majority of them are doing. So majority of them are on fire already. So don't think that learning is a waste. Don't think that learning is a waste. Learning, there is no waste in knowledge. So pay attention to what you are doing in the Forex. And if you want to use Forex as a means of survival, please, I beg you to learn Forex. Pay attention to Forex. Forex can feed you. This is one thing I know. I've tried and I can see. I can say it boldly that Forex can feed you. So my name is GDFX, and I wish you all the best in Forex world. And I believe that as you pay attention to this, you will start making money on Forex trading. GDFX, I so much love you. Thank you so much for support. Thank you for standing by. Thank you.